Statues of Confederate generals and the Confederate flag, some saying that the symbols are racist because they represent groups of people who pushed for white supremacy. Others saying it's just history.
Our own Manash Krongari explains their origins and shows us why even today many are still split on their existence.
The Confederate flag, formerly known as the Stars and Bars, was the first national flag of the Confederacy. My freedom, proof that the Union won the war, and that's exactly why we hang what's known as the American flag. But recently, a violent event took place in Minnesota, leaving many Americans to analyze our country's history. And some say this flag has got to go.
I think it's total racism.
Maybe if I grew up in the South, I would feel differently, but it means nothing to me and it has no place.
I don't see how anybody could think other than it being racist.
Linda Foster, president of the Bloomington Normal NAACP, says for the 13.4% of black Americans who live in this country, the Confederate flag means slavery should never have ended because the debate over slavery sparked the Civil War. But some say simply flying it is not racist.
I grew up in Alabama, so I think the Confederate flag historically was important to a lot of people. If they want to get rid of them, they should put it on the ballot and let the people vote on it.
Grouped in that conversation are Confederate statues honoring Southern generals who risked their lives to keep their way of life. Recently, there's been a push to remove all of them, as some say it puts a face to the words slavery and oppression.
Those people fought against the United States. How could they be honored by a statue?
The statues can't hurt you. It's me, Mama taught you sticks and stones can't hurt you. Better get used to it, people.
A woman I spoke to says she personally does not want to see them taken down. She'd rather have them centered in one location for Americans nowadays to visit and learn our nation's history.
It's like when you go to Pearl Harbor and you're quiet and it's somber. And when the Japanese visit, they are sorrowful. They take off their leis and they drop flowers to the fallen soldiers.
Does that necessarily mean we need a statue? I would say no, because usually when you think of a statue, that is to recognize someone who espouses great values and morals and love and character.
Now, the argument has made its way to Peoria, and although there are no Confederate statues, there is one of Christopher Columbus. Many believe that statue is offensive because he mistreated and exploited Native Americans. But Peoria Park District leaders say before they remove it, they want to know how many people want it taken down.
Our goal would be that by the end of July, the board is able to vote either to remove or to add some educational signage and some advocacy around tolerance and equity.
At this time, the Park District has not made a decision, but will hold a public meeting August 5th where you can share your thoughts.
That was Manash Krongari reporting.